So I got an email the other day from a new TIG welder, and he said, Kevin, you know, I'm comfortable with TIG, but there's one thing I have not been able to figure out, is the whole stack of dimes thing. Can you give me any hints? So really, yeah, I can. I can give you 2 hints. One of them is stop thinking like a human and start thinking like a machine. That's the whole secret behind the stack of dimes, is timing and repeatability. When you're sitting there and you get that puddle started, you have to stop thinking, what am I doing now? And you have to start thinking 1, 1,000, 1, 1,000, 1, 1,000, 1, you know, and just dab, 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 dab. It's all about timing and helmet time, you know, practice, practice, practice. But the other bit of advice I can give you is, it's right there on your machine. You've got a little teaching aid sitting over there just waiting for you to come turn it on. And that little teaching aid I just mentioned, well, that's your pulse function on your TIG machine. So this is the control panel on my Everlast Power TIG 255 EXT. And that little teaching aid lives right down in this area, and that's called the pulse function. We'll let it cycle through real quick. You see it's at 107 amps. But let me jump over to the pulse time on is at 81%. Pulse amps is at 29%. And then the pulse frequency, that's the important one, I've got it set at 1. And then once your puddle gets started right here, and you got that nice metronome, so dab, 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 dab. You can adjust it for the different intervals that it pulses at, you know, all the way down to like a full second, a second and a half, something like that, all the way the other way to like 500 pulses a second. I mean, it's a monster. You've got a monster range there to play with. So here's what I have right now. This is where I started, and you can see that nice, tight, good God, look at how tight that is. That's where my hand was resting on the bench, and then I had to move my hand just a little bit because my fingers got too short, and you can see the difference in the width of the bead right there. That's how you do it. Now all you need to do is put that helmet on and practice. So speaking of practicing, I'm going to put my helmet on and go back to work. You're going to practice hitting that subscribe button right down there for me. And don't forget to pop out to Facebook and check me out there. I'll see you guys next time. So you think anybody will get the reference if I say a little dabble, do you?
Only if they're old.
Oh God, I'm old.
Yeah, I know, me too.